What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Now today we're going to be going over the top 5 underrated cards in Clash Royale, which is different than underused, because if we were doing underused cards, I'd probably have to put cards like the Skeleton Army in here, because as you know, nobody uses that card anymore. So that would definitely be an underused card. It's not an underrated card because it's not that good, it can be easily countered, and it just doesn't work well in many decks. So that's why that one's not an underrated card, it's just an underused card. But let's go ahead and check out some underrated cards in Clash Royale. Personally, I think one of the most underrated cards in this game is the Rage Spell. It's not used very often, but when it is used, you can get so much damage done to either a group of troops or an enemy tower. You just drop that Rage Spell, drop your troops inside of it, and they go absolutely crazy. I started using it a few days ago when I started using this 3 Musketeer deck, and I've had so much fun with it. Not only does it help when I have my 3 Musketeers out, but even if I have some Barbarians and Spear Goblins, the Rage Spell does great, and I get a bunch of damage done. It usually catches your opponent by surprise the first time you use it, and then they're not ready to counter it, and you can just totally take out their tower. Another underrated card is probably the Mini Pekka. I know it's used quite often, but a lot of people underestimate how much power it has. Right here, I expected that miner to be behind my tower, so I dropped my Barbarians, and I totally forgot he had that Mini Pekka right there. He zaps my Barbarians to get that Mini Pekka even more time. It barely misses the 3rd shot, but it does get 2 shots off on my tower, and that actually drops it all the way down to 400 hit points. That was just one push. That Pekka did so much damage. The Mini Pekka is actually really strong. It doesn't have that much hit points, but if you get it to a tower, that thing is probably going down. In my opinion, the next underrated card would probably have to be the Fire Spirits. They are really good in a lot of situations on defense and offense. As you can see right here, if you use them with a Hog Rider, they can actually take out a whole group of Barbarians as long as you zap them too, and that totally destroys the defense against your Hog Rider, and now he can just sit there whacking away at the tower. Now, not everybody counters Hog Riders with Barbarians, but if they do counter with a Minion Horde, that Fire Spirit is right there to take them all out in just 2 shots. As you know, it takes way too long to get arrows to the other side of the battlefield, so if they do drop your Minion Horde, by the time you take them out, your troops are already gone. Now pay attention to the left tower here, because even if they don't drop anything to counter your Hog Rider, a lot of people are scared and won't drop big troops in front of Fire Spirits because they know they do splash damage and they'll just take them out. But if they do make it all the way to the tower, they do a crazy amount of damage. As you can see, the hit points on that tower right there drop insanely fast. There's also a low battery warning right there, but hopefully you guys just saw how awesome those Fire Spirits were and why I think they're another underrated card. Another underrated card would have to be the Guards. These things' shields do come in handy quite often, especially against troops that do a high bit of damage, like this Prince right here. It takes him a long time to get rid of all these troops, because of course they have that shield and he has to hit him again once their shield falls off. This works with Mini Pekkas as well, as you can see right here, but it also just works with any troop that does a lot of damage, such as an actual Pekka or just really anything else you can think of. I really do like the Guards, and I actually think they went down in Elixir in a few updates. The last time I checked they were 4 and now they're 3 Elixir, so maybe I missed something or they've just been 3 the whole time. I don't know, but they are really good and definitely an underrated card. Now the last underrated card on my list has to deal with the Fire Spirits once again, but this time it is the Furnace. This thing constantly pumps out Fire Spirits, which is great if you use troops such as the Royal Giant, the Golem, the Pekka, just any of those tanky troops with troops behind. When they drop big groups of troops to counter your troops, the Fire Spirits will come out of that Furnace and totally take them out with all that splash damage. I only had one little clip to show off the Furnace because I don't use it that often. This was actually in a friendly battle as well, but I just wanted to give you guys a little look on how good it could be. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, drop a like below, and of course subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you have any other top 5 suggestions, leave them in the comment section below, or let me know if you guys think any other cards are underrated and people don't use them as often as they should. Also, if you disagree with anything I put on this list, leave it in the comment section as well and let me know why you disagree. It's been a while since I gave a shout out to my Twitter. My @name is JewishLewis. It is on my overlay and of course in the description below. If you guys do have a Twitter and haven't followed me yet, make sure you guys do so soon. I always tweet about videos and just Clash Royale in general. I think I'm pretty entertaining on Twitter. Of course, that'll have to be for you to find out, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Don't let me